To Kip TV, I am Kip, and today I've got some matches from the round robin for you. It is from the European division, so let's get going, because we are on Steel, and you know how much fun Steel is. So we have the Sweaty Hoffman versus Team Team. Team Team is in blue, tagged up as TT appropriately. We have Spitfire as Soldier, Banana Man is Engineer, Kenny666 is Spy, Mam is Sniper, MB is going to be Heavy, Guitar and Egg is Demo Man, Mutrix is Medic, Parky is Scout, and Jake Awadi is Ringing from One Round Wonders, and he is Pyro. Over on Sweaty Hoffman, we have Agent Monkey Man is Soldier, Angry Zor is Spy, Hawkers is Engineer, Invidit, I can't pronounce that, so he is going to be Red Pyro. Heaviest GPS is not actually Heaviest GPS, so he's going to be Red Demo. Tang Un is Medic, Azil is Heavy, Sweaty Anubis is Scout, and Monkey Man, just plain Monkey Man, is Sniper. So let's get to some action. Of course, we know the most important player during setup is Red Engineer. This is Hawkers. He is severely out of season with his Santa hat and stocking. Somebody needs to inform him that I'm casting this in May, and but of course this took place I think maybe in March, so I'm probably the one out of season here. Anyway, but no, still Christmas. Anyway, he's going to be setting up on B, which is pretty typical for engineers. A is a little bit harder to defend. With B, you can make sure to get everything up and going because you have that 100% ammo pack right there. So not a bad idea. Also, hopefully you know what's going on with these outlines. It will show where all of the players are at any given time, which is extremely helpful for big maps like Steel. Also just did Gravel Pit, where it's helpful to see like where the pushes are. And right now you can see the entire blue team is gathered around the other exit. Usually the offensive push will come out from right here, but as you can see, blue is just kind of flirting with this B point right now. Nobody really committing. There are no casualties yet, but they are looking like they want to push. Maybe they wanted to come in from behind or go through E, which doors weren't open, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense what they're trying to do here. But so far they haven't lost any players, but they have succeeded in drawing the entire red team. So it could be a Duke, as it looks like they are falling back right now. So this is a really interesting strategy right here from Team Team. I love it. It might be successful. It might be even awesome if Kenny can get this kill right here. Not going to happen. But regardless, the entire red team, except for poor Monkey Man, is at B. Monkey Man not able to defend against the entire blue team, which is coming in. So Team Team with a really interesting strategy right there, and will be able to cap A with pretty much little defense, because everybody, as you can see, is at B. So crazy, crazy move right there. I really like it. We'll see if they will be able to continue. Sweaty Anubis trying to get some... Can he get up there? Yes, he can, and is lost his charge, but he's in a good position as if the blue team decides to push in from these little doors. In fact, they do decide to, so we'll see. He wants to go for the medic pick, does a lot of damage to Mutrix, but goes down. Guitar and Egg and Jake Awadi helping out their med right there. Good idea from Sweaty Anubis, but unable to do so due to the excellent defensive work. Oh, what a shot by Monkey Man in the air, headshot. So pumped I got that on camera. Forget Monkey Man, that was all me getting that on camera. But what a snipe. What a snipe. Even Spitfire acknowledges that in chat. Woo! As we were waiting, there's no push for B yet. It's because everybody, as you can see, is over here in this connector between E and A. It's usually where teams go to come in from behind on B point, but looks like Team Team has been caught, or has been... It's been cornered. No, caught is the good word, because of course you have to go through this position to get to B, and you go right by red spawn. So they were called out on that, and now can't get anywhere. So this might be the time to retreat and come in from a different angle. Sweaty Anubis has changed to the regular scattergun, which I'm sad about. It's always fun to see the soda popper, because that's unusual. Just because... Sometimes Team Fortress 2 people just get in ruts, and you just do what everybody else does. But he did try out the soda popper, so we'll see. And another part that's really fun about the round robin is it's just a chance to experiment with stuff. There's nothing huge at stake. I mean, pride, of course, is always at stake. But in general, it's fun to just mess around. Sentry gun going down there from Banana Man. We'll see when this push comes. They're going to have to pop this Uber soon. They lose MB. Oh, I'm not sure about that. They may have wanted to put that to pop right there to save their heavy. I think at this point, Team needs to back out of here. Looks like that's exactly what they're doing. So pumped I called that too, as Red is going to push and try to get this medic, as it's only him and the Pyro, but that Pyro is Jake Awadi. We'll see if Jake can help out his medic. Looks like they're just going to hold here. I say fall back to spawn and come in from B from the more typical angle. The typical angle being the one that MB is doing right now, so I'm not sure where his medic is. Really should be with this heavy soldier and demo, getting those overheals and helping them put spam down on that sentry gun. Sentry gun's still up, still doing good work. We do have a spy in here, as you can tell from the blue outline, but Kenny's 667 goes down. So this time is getting a little bit long for Team. They have yet to make a concerted push to B. I don't think anybody from Team has actually put their feet on B. As you can see, they are pushing, but there was a scout holding, or there was a red? I don't know what's happening right there, but it's hard to read the outlines at sometimes, but that was really interesting. So they're going to try again for this push through E, but Red Team is just not going to let it happen. So I'm not sure what Team is thinking right now. Sweaty Hoffman have just got them played pretty well. It's like they have the outlines too. Oh, and a huge drop right there. MB goes down. The pop is just seconds late. Down goes Azil as well, so no heavy for Red Team. Blue's going to try to push on this, trying at least to finish off Tang-Ung, the medic, but it's not going to happen, and there's a sentry gun waiting for them. MB coming back fairly quickly, because of course offensive team is going to have those better or faster respawns, whereas Red Team, they can kind of get ridiculously long. They're going to come out right where Blue Team is, though, and some stickies on that spawn door. We'll see if Blue Team can get out. Jake trying to help out his heavy right there, but MB going down. Meanwhile, a little bit of action on E, but E cap's so slow. It is literally like a minute long or something. I did the math once. I ran through the entire Steel map and did the math for the times on all of the caps, and it was agonizingly slow. Red Demo Man, Sweaty Demo Man is what we're going to call him, trying to chase down this medic. Mutrix definitely wants to get out of this alive as... Oh, here comes the Caber! Oh, Mutrix is down to 11 health, and he finally does go down with about 85% charge, and somehow Sweaty Demo, sorry about that, Sweaty Demo survived. So a good pick right there. We're still waiting for somebody to try B. I think Team is just too committed to this push through E, and they really shouldn't be. Just go for the standard push. Okay, if he can get... Oh, there we go! Kenny gets the big Angie pick. Sentry should be going down unless that Pirate is running Homewrecker. Is not going to matter, as finally here comes the push. Where is Red Team? Red has given up this defense. They were all on that E point, trying to prevent that passage, but looks like B is going to be giving up on account of that. We'll keep on Kenny's camp because, oh my goodness, this could be big. Tang-Un has 100% Uber, and he goes down! Kenny with a big pick on the medic, so nice. Very nice. Great play right there. Watch Spitfire now as he tries to get into the a C point. It looks like Hawkers has dropped, and Hawkers is pretty darn important. I don't say that because he's engineer. I say that because he's red engineer, and you need those sentry guns on defense, especially last. When you often have scouts just jumping in there trying to get some time, you got to have that sentry gun to discourage them. So we'll see. Hopefully Hawkers gets back soon. Spitfire not able to do anything right there. Monkey Man getting a nice headshot, so let's get on his cam. Of course, we caught his wicked awesome headshot earlier. I believe that is the technical term for headshots such as that. Doesn't realize that's a spy, but of course we know that. Oh, I love the outlines. You can see the sniper just running up. It's so cool. So very cool. So major props to whoever invented this, and then to Dell, who designed it for my very specific needs. Because I'm very picky about my HUDs, and he was able to combine the old XTV HUD with this new plugin. So it's awesome. Hey, what's going on here at E? It looks like Blue is taking advantage of the lack of sentry gun from Red, and have built their own in a position that's usually typical from the Red engineer. Taking a lot of spam, so it will fall back, but interesting decision right there from Banana Man. I love it. Love aggressive engineers. If he he has a teleporter up here, and that will populate this region very quickly if the jumpers get on there. This could be the E cap that Team apparently really wants. They've been very concerned with coming through E and not as much as getting those points that lead up to it. So really, really interesting. I'm waiting to see what will happen with this, but I like what's going on from Banana Man. Very creative engineer, love to see that. This level 3 sentry right at the resupply is going to be tough, but Reflect from Red Pyro, Sweaty Pyro is what I would call him, taking down 2. Down goes that sentry. Down goes the Kenny as well. I'm just waiting for the dispenser, but it looks like Spencer, there we go. Oh, Banana Man coming down just in time to be blown up, or, yeah, coming out in time just to be blown up and then hit with a board with a nail going through it, which I can imagine is only so incredibly painful. So, a close call right there for Sweaty Hoffman, but no cigar for Team, and it looks like they're going to have to try again for C. Meanwhile, there was a lot of distraction at E. They were able to get a little bit of time on C, but it's just a little bit of time, and now it looks like Hawkers is back, and ooh, alright, Hawkers is back and built up on E. What has he got going? Level 2 right now, but it's not terrible because there is this full health, or not full ammo pack right there, so he'll be able to get that up relatively soon. And it looks like we're just waiting for an Uber for Team to push in. Probably going to go a more standard route here. If they want to be super crazy, they could come in from here, from behind, but then they have to go all the way through this ridiculous setup. Or through there. And no, just no sane team would do that. But I don't know if Team is that sane, considering what they pulled right out of the gate with their Duke. But of course, that was pretty smart, not insane. So we do have somebody going for E. Again, it looks like Team is pushing through here. They may have to pop, but Red Pyro coming in and does not get the job done. No pop or anything like that. Scout is flirting with E right now, but he will not have to commit. Blue Uber, meanwhile, is popped, as it looks like Mutrix took some damage, so decided to pop that Uber. Don't know about that. Put him way out of position. Not going to be able to make a move for C right now, unless it is, of course, a soft push, which means a push without an Uber. Teams these days are very hesitant to do that, though. You see those mainly out of Iron or lower level, less experienced teams, or teams that are impatient like I am. So my teams would definitely do soft pushes all the time, but because they just don't want to wait for that Uber, or don't think they have to. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it and it just depends on each team individually, but mostly you'll see that with Iron teams is what I think I have noticed. But Agent Monkey Man comes in there, takes down Mutrix, so no medic. This is not looking good for Team. They've spent way too much time way too much time not capping. Down goes MB, they're heavy, so no medic, no heavy. They're going to get those faster respawns, but it looks like Red is pretty well set to defend C, and barring some sort of miracle, there's no way that Team is going to be able to take E. Of course, they do have that option. If they can get anybody on it, they'll go into overtime, which could be the strategy to go for right here, but doesn't look like they have anybody in position to do that. This is going down to the last few seconds, and that will be the end of the first round. Run for the hills, says Spitfire. Indeed. Indeed. Alrighty, so not a great round for blue, or for a team, but it offers a lot of possibility for Sweaty Hoffman. We'll see what they can pull out. Jake decided he doesn't want to live in a world where his team can't capture C, so he has suicided. But no, just suicided for his engineer. So we're actually gonna see a setup here from Banana Man, which is also very typical. I guess every setup that I've ever seen I'll call typical, because if I've seen it before, then I'll say it's not great. Anyway, Banana Man setting up here. Usually I see the engineers destroy that and then put the dispenser right there, just because, for funds. But I actually like this position better. So we will see a defensive hold on A right here, a pretty strong one. I wonder if anybody is at B. If we look through here, we can see that the blue medic is tagged up as red, which is incorrect, but whatever. Oh, and the red medic is tagged or outlined as blue. Anyway, we do have blue pushing through to B, so a replica of what we saw from Team. Interesting, we'll see if they commit. Of course, there's no sentry gun or anything for them to push into. There's nobody at all here on B. There is a scout, but he is not going to be able to do this by himself. He's going to try. That's Parky, and he's going to run into some severe resistance, i.e. the entire team. He did survive. A little bit of health. Oh! I'm sorry I caught that on camera. But such is the life of a pyro. So the entire blue team is pushing right here. They want the E-cap. All right. Why not? They're looking very capable right now. They just have to get somebody on the point. We do have Parky still around, and he can just do damage as much as he well pleases. But he's just one man. Stay on the point, dude. And it looks like, yeah, he will be able to. So far, he needs help capping, yo. Parky is going to come back and try to get him, and finally, some red resistance. No. So I really say Sweaty Scout just needs to stay on the point until he can finish off this non-sweaty Scout. I assume they'd all be sweaty because they're running a lot. But anyway, there is... I've already been distracted enough. Mutrix went down. I don't know if he popped his Uber, but Tang Ung has not popped his Uber. They decided to do the same thing Team did, which is Duke that they're going to E and then not fully commit. It looked like they were about ready to fully commit, but then with that level 3 sentry gun, but then it just ended up not. So really interesting. I'm not sure about that. I say go big or go home. So either fully commit to E or fully commit to A. Of course, the duking thing, we'll see if it works. They are able to capture A relatively fast. They have 4 minutes and 33 seconds left to capture B. And if they capture C at all, they will win. If they take too much time and the map time runs out, they will not win, and Team will take it. So it's very much up in the air right now, but so far Blue doing exactly what Team did not do the first round, which is push forward to B and take it. Of course, Sweaty Hoffman had a nice sentry position there, so it was much harder to do. And oh my goodness, that's right. They were able to capture B in less time than it took for Sweaty Hoffman. So that will be the end of the game, and I just had that was an amazing call right there. Me not knowing that's the end of the game. Anyway, that's a break victory. Yay! For Sweaty Hoffman, able to get that fast cap on B, and that is truly the difference maker. Here are your scores. Look at the pyros. Gotta love the air blasting fun you can have on E. They sort of took advantage of that. So anyway, guys, that is the game. Thanks so much for watching. I will have a couple other round robins for you later, but that's about it.